Good evening, everybody. Merry Christmas to all that are listening. I know Christmas isn't until tomorrow, but hey, whatever's as they say. I'm here just to get in a little bit early for Christmas, obviously, because tomorrow might be flat out for everybody, and I'm still going to do a live tomorrow night, just to bring in some Christmas cheer to those who are spending it on their own. Um, I hope you all had a great year. I hope you all have a fulfilled 2023, I believe we're up to. I'm just in shock with how fast life is going. And like I said, I just wanted to pop on here and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And if you drink, please don't drive. Please get a ride share with Uber, Ola, or Didi, wherever you happen to be in your part of the world. Please just don't drink and drive yourself. Because there are a lot of fuckwits on the road who can't drive properly, even if they haven't been drinking. But I wish you all to stay safe. I wish you all to be well. I'm spending my Christmas with my mum and my younger brother, so that should be interesting. Because with my brother having the surgery, it'll be interesting to see what he's able to eat and what he can't. But let's just hope he doesn't overdo it, because I don't eat much these days. Neither does my mum, and well, not by choice for Andy. He doesn't either. So. But like I said, I just wanted to pop on here and see if anyone was around for a chat and stuff, because I'm going to be going to bed very soon. Got an early start in the morning. I haven't got really much of a topic, but I probably will tomorrow night, because I'm sure people will have Christmas stories to share and laughs to share, embarrassing moments, embarrassing presents that they've been given, and all that sort of hoo ha. And it'll be just fun to talk about. I couldn't afford presents for many people this year because I had debts coming out of my butt side. And so I just hope whatever I got people, they're happy with what I got them, and understand that, money can be tight for everybody around this time of year. And for the last few years, due to COVID and stuff, a lot of people were sending gifts and stuff like that to people because they couldn't be with them because of lockdowns in their part of the world, or just restrictions. And so it's good that this year here in Adelaide it's been lifted. I'm pretty sure it was lifted last year as well, but I can't recall because that was last year and it was a year ago. And so yesterday was sorry to talk about me for a bit here, guys, but yesterday was a pretty hard day for me. It marks 12 years to the date my father died. And even though I don't openly admit this to many people, I do miss him. I'm angry at myself for missing him. I shouldn't miss him at all under the circumstances, but I do, because at the end of the day, my dad's 50% of the reason why I'm here. And I'd rather just get all this mopey shit out the way, so to speak. And that way I can hopefully have a good day tomorrow. Last year's Christmas was a bit of a hiccup because I got angry near the end, and I've got no right to get angry about things I can't change. There are people in my life that are always going to be arseholes, and there's people in my life that are going to do whatever they can to change the way they are, but I don't expect people to change to try and please me. I want people to change because there's something about their attitude or something about the way that they treat people is wrong, and I want them to find out that for themselves, because at the end of the day I try and not everyone, but I try and make sure that everybody, everyone that comes into my chat, whether they talk, whether they stick around in the background or what have you, I want everybody in the new year going forward, I want everyone to feel safe on my channel. I want my channel to be completely drama free, which is going to be pretty interesting to see if I can succeed at that. There was a few times throughout this year where I had drama on my channel, and I just don't want to invite that into my life or into my channel anymore. I will hopefully be doing a New Year's Eve live as well for those who are spending it on their own. You can join me on panel if you wish to. You can, and that's the same for any time. But yeah, it'd be good just to be able to do a live on New Year's Eve and do a countdown from. The thing is, though, is that, you know, Adelaide is so all over the place. You know, there's different time zones in every part of the world, as we all know. But with Adelaide, like, say, for example, Sydney, they're half an hour ahead. We're half an hour behind them, obviously. And then with Melbourne, they're half an hour ahead. And Perth is like 3.5 hours or so behind Adelaide. So it comes down to, like, you know, what time do I start the live on New Year's Eve? It's very, very difficult. So I'll probably just start it probably at 10 o'clock and go till just after midnight or around 1 o'clock, depending on how many people come in. And like I said, I just want everybody to feel as though that they are welcome into my channel. I don't want any animosity going forward. I want to be able just to carry on with what I'm doing. I am hoping that there'll be a few more true crime discussions in the new year if I can find cases that aren't going to trigger people I care about. And at the end of the day, that is my top priority, not to trigger anyone. And it's very difficult because, like, what might trigger this person won't trigger that person. What triggers that person might not trigger this person. So I have to make sure that I keep my wits about myself when I'm discussing these cases, and I always have to make sure that I put trigger warnings in the title. I think I need to start doing that if I'm going to swear too. So, you know, it's not like, you know, anyone that listens to me more than twice knows that I have a bad mouth. It's very difficult when things are just messed up and you can't actually say the actual word of what you're really thinking, because you see, you step on a snail or something like that, you can go, oh, that was messed up. It messed up the bottom of my shoes. Oh, no. But if you step on a tail of a cat or a dog and you hear a yelp or you hear a row, then you're like, oh, shit, you know, and it's really hard to have the, oh, no, kind of moment. You know, it's very difficult. But as I was saying before, yesterday marked 12 years since my father passed away. And even though we never got to really get along after I moved out of home, we didn't see eye to eye on pretty much anything. The only thing we really had in common was that we both liked the colour blue. And that's pretty much all I had in common with my dad, you know. And like I said, I miss him every day. And I feel like I'm angry at myself because I miss him. I'm angry at myself for the fact that I haven't been able, he's been gone over a decade and I still have not been able to give myself permission to cry about it. And it's pathetic, you know, because he was my dad. And then when I have males that come into my life and stuff, hey, Bubsy, when males come into my life and I see them as a role model, father kind of figure, you know, and then they walk away, I end up getting upset more about that than I get upset about the death of my own father. And it sucks because, you know, my dad was my dad. And but like I said, I'm going to be doing a Christmas special tomorrow night. And I want to just come on here and again thank every single person who's been a support to me, you know, like Melody, Van, Emu, all of you, Bubsy, all of you have been, Elizabeth Anderson, Misty, Foxy Lady, you've all been an amazing support to me since, you know, the beginning of this year and even the year before that. I really appreciate all the support, financial support or wherever. I appreciate every single person who's taken the time out of their day or night or morning to send me a message to see if I'm okay or rings to see if I'm okay. You know, it generally does mean a fucking shitload to me that people care enough to do that. So I appreciate that very, very, very much. And if I had more money than I know what to do with, I'd buy every single one of you a present to say thank you. And okay, Bubsy, no worries, Tal. That's okay. Merry Christmas to you too, sweetheart. You know, every single one of you has opened up their hearts to me just a little bit or a lot to tell me about their story. And I want people to know that if they are comfortable and they have a story they want to tell, they have a platform on my panel. And I'm not saying it will happen, but I might be sharing my channel with a very dear friend of mine who unfortunately her account was hacked. So if you are familiar with Mia, please know that she still is around, but someone hacked into her email and changed her account details and everything like that. So I have actually offered her my platform if she wishes to use it at any given time. She is more than welcome to. She just needs to give me a heads up, so I don't want to go live when she's going to be using my StreamYard. Well, she's using her own StreamYard, but she'll be using my channel. And I am more than happy to do that for anybody who, like I said, has a story to tell or anything like that. I want people to know that my platform is open to everybody. As we all have been informed, well, I haven't personally been informed, but I've been told by very dear friends that in the new year, YouTube is going to stop allowing small channels to be able to post their PayPal. So I ask again for everyone that is thinking of ever donating to me, because I won't be doing memberships and all that sort of shit, please make a mental note of my PayPal if you happen to want to donate as a Christmas gift, birthday gift, Easter gift, whatever, or just to say thank you for giving us a place to talk. Whatever you want to do. If you want to do that, please know that PayPal will be removed apparently, and I won't be able to maybe post it within my description. So I don't know how else I can put it out there and let people know where it is without getting my channel taken down. So all I say is please spread the word far and wide. If you know of anybody who is ever thinking about donating to me or whatever, please tell them to write down my PayPal link, and then that way they can do it that way, because like I said, I don't want my channel to be taken down unless I take it down myself. Which, between us lot, it's been very tempting to do. But then I have people saying that I make them smile, I make them laugh, I give them a place to be, and they feel grateful that I have a channel. And so hearing feedback like that makes me want to keep my channel. And so to not disobey any of YouTube's guidelines or anything like that, I would like to be able to keep it. So in the new year, I'm hoping to be able to obtain a tablet. So then that way I can start doing my live streams through that instead of through my phone. So that's going to cost a small penny. I'm not renting one, because renting one will cost me 3 times as much as it would cost to, say, buy one. So not renting. I'm renting my fridge at the moment, and I'm going to find out how much is left owing on that in the new year, and then just, if it's not too much, then just pay it off, because then that way everything in my home is mine, and not a rental company's that if I happen to miss a payment or two, they even though it's through Centrepay, you miss a payment, they take out double the following fortnight or triple depending on how many you miss, and it's ridiculous. And so I am hoping that it all goes to plan the way I want it to. So, but like I said, I'm just at the point where I want my channel to continuously succeed. I want people to, sorry, my screen's just like enlarged itself for some reason. Oh, there we go. It's all good now. I just want people to be able to feel as though that with all the drama and all the bullshit and everything like that that goes on YouTube as well as personal, I want people to know that there is at least one channel out there where people can come and get entertained. Like I'm going to do, hopefully, if I can, no promises, but if I can get a few people up here tomorrow night to spread the Christmas joy, even if they want to tell their story about how Jesus was born, then by all means do it. I don't care. I'm not going to turn around and say, sorry, you can't tell those kind of stories on my channel. And that. I'm not going to be like that, Like I said, I want people to feel like themselves when they're in my channel, and I want people to feel safe here. I want people to feel protected. And that's also why I've said before, that's why I have so many mods, because I want people in here to feel 110% safe. And it's the same when I have people on my panel. I've always said, if there's a time, like say, for example, if Bubsy wants to come up on my panel, if there's a time she wants to come up here and she wants to tell a story about something that's happened to her that's horrific, she has she can change her name, change her profile picture and everything like that. And then she can come up as anonymous, you know what I mean? And I want people all to remember that you can do that. But just remember that when you drop back down into chat, your name will return to what it was before you changed it when you come up on panel. So, but that's just who I want people to know that's the way I intend to do certain things in the new year. And it's going to be a whole new rule set. And I am trying very, very hard not to make the rules too strict because YouTube already has their stupid guidelines. So why would I want to add? The only rule that I've always had and always will have is speak your mind, but be respectful. And for people in chat, when there's someone on panel, be respectful of them. And if you're going to be a guest on my panel, that's awesome. But don't come up here and act like you're something that you're not and then pop down into chat and be an asshole. Because at the end of the day, whether you want to believe this or not, that continues in the new year, you will be blocked. And I'll make sure that my mods already know that if that happens, after you've given them 2 warnings, remove them. Don't block them, because if you block them, I lose a subscriber. Just remove them from the stream. And if people want to come in here and name drop, please know that I can get in shit for that, because in the YouTube world, apparently that's called doxing. And I don't want to see hard work that I put into a live and then someone comes up and gives their feedback and then they happen to mention Connie Caterpillar, for an example. And then, she catches on and then she reports my channel and all that work, because I don't have a computer, guys, okay? That is the old scholar's truth. I do not have a computer. I do, but it's like shit. It doesn't do internet or anything. It's crap. But the thing is, though, is the fact that if I put all this effort into my channel next year, I don't want my channel, I don't want to get an email saying we have removed this live due to doxing. And in the meantime, I've put in so much effort into that live. That's in a lot of ways why I won't do true crime all the time on my channel, because if someone is offended by something I say, I would rather know. Excuse me for a second. Hey, Penny. Merry Christmas to you too, sweetheart. Yeah, so I want people to know that they are anyone who's anyone is welcome on my panel. I don't care who they are, as long as they are respectful to me, to chat, more so to chat, because at the end of the day, I have been taught by one person a while back on how to remove someone from my panel. And I had no idea how to do that until that person taught me. So, thank you to that person who taught me, because again, I'm not name dropping. But if they happen to be listening in the background or they happen to tune in at some point, I just want them to know that I'm thankful that they taught me how to do that. Because it comes down to that. For example, if I have, say, 3 people on panel and then one other person comes up and they're being disrespectful to like I said, I don't care who's disrespectful to me. I'm so used to being treated like shit. It's lost its effect to actually affect me. It hurts, but then I do my best just to push it away, because I won't allow pain to hurt me. I am in enough physical pain daily to actually allow emotional pain to fester and win and trump over the physical pain I'm going through. So it comes down to, you respect my chat, you respect my guests, you respect me in a way, I guess, but I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. If people want to disrespect me, talk about me on their channels, that's fine. Talk about me, because as they said once upon a time in an old TV show called Gossip Girl, you are nobody until you are talked about. And I have been called a lot of things since having this channel. I've been called a scammer, I've been called a beggar, I've been called Miss PayPal. And at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck anymore. Because at the end of the day, If people choose to donate to my PayPal, that's their choice. I always stress to people, do not do it if you can't afford it. Pure and simple. And like, I'll be honest with all of you, I can't even put it into words. It makes me angry that there are people out there who are making money off a tragedy such as the Christopher Watts case. They're making money on that, left, right, and centre. Either it's membership, super chat, super stickers, and PayPal, and God knows what other avenue they're making money on with discussing that case. All right. I make fuck all on this channel, and that is being as blunt, and I mean as blunt as I can be. I make fuck all. Like at the end of today's live, I'll be lucky if there's even $1 in my PayPal. My PayPal's at 0, and I can guarantee I will not walk away with a cent. And even if I do, I always make sure that the people that do donate remain anonymous, because I don't want people feeling as though that they've got a target on their back if they go into another chat. So I keep the amount people donate and I keep the names strictly confidential, because I don't want people feeling as though that people are nice to them. Because, say for example, like I said, Karen Caterpillar decided to donate $100. Mind you, that would come in so fucking much handy. But the point I'm making is, if she donated that and I just go, thank you, Karen Caterpillar, for donating that $100, and she was hated in Blue Butterfly's chat. Do you honestly think that Blue Butterfly, if he happened or she happened to, whichever sex is which, came into my chat and saw that I mentioned that Karen Caterpillar donated $100? Do you think that Blue Butterfly is actually going to continue disrespecting Karen Caterpillar, or start sucking up to see if that he or she can get a donation? That's why I don't mention them. I mention people. I go, thank you to whom just donated. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But I will not mention names. And it's very, now that fucking YouTube is saying that people with less than 1,000 subscribers, or even people with 1,000 or more, can't have it because YouTube doesn't get a cut. Well, maybe if you reduce how many subscribers you have to have before you can do the super chats and the super stickers to 500, you'll find that more people will be inclined to probably create a channel. Because, and what's this about how many hours you need? Like, I'm sorry, but I don't know many people that start with me when I go live and go right through till I finish. I don't know many people that do that. And if you do, awesome, thank you. And if you happen to watch my lives after I've gone live, then again, thank you. But like, I'm just over the bullshit that they're claiming that, YouTube doesn't get a cut, so they're going to stop letting people use PayPal. Oh, fuck off. And you're all amazing that are on my team. Sorry, I'm just, whoops, sorry. I'm trying to turn that, there you go. I appreciate every one of you. If I ignored chat for a while, just my eyes are playing a little bit up today. Sorry, guys. But no, I'm serious though. Like, every single person that has been on my panel, every single person that's donated to me, every single person that has spoken to me away from YouTube, thank you. And I mean that. Sorry, I'm just feeling a little bit yuck tonight. I'm sincerely thankful to every one of you. You are all uniquely amazing, and I know this might sound a bit cliche, but I love you all. You all are like my second family, and it generally means a lot that people, they don't look at me as though I'm a beggar or Miss PayPal or anything like that. You guys see me as me. And regardless of what people have been saying about me over the few months, few years, take fit, you've all seen past all that and seen me for who I am. And I appreciate that so much, because there's people that have been in my life for, I can't say generations because that sounds stupid, for years and years and years. And there's only ever been this one person who's never seen me as who I am, if that makes sense, like who I'm connected to and all that sort of shit. And I'm very thankful to that guy, you know, like he saw me at my worst, he saw me at my best. And he unfortunately isn't around as much these days or at all. But the thing is, though, is the fact that, you know, I'll be forever thankful that, you know, I had that moment to be able to be seen as me, and not because of who my parents are, not because of who my brother is, not because of who my sister is or my other brother or my mum or my dad, or my grandparents or any of that shit. You know, I was seen as me, Tammy. And I appreciate that when, you know, you guys all do that, you know, and I can't even describe how much it means to me that you guys do that. And like I said, there are people out there who have like ripped my heart out and smashed it to smithereens and irreparable damage. But yeah, I still thank them for giving me an opportunity to be on their platform, to be on their channel, to be a part of their world for a little while. I'm still very thankful to those people. And, you know, there are quite a few of them that have turned their backs on me, so to speak. And I'm fine with that now. It hurt at the beginning, but now I just don't give a fuck. But there are people out there that know what buttons to push to hurt me. Like I have, oh, how can I put this? I have difficulty sleeping at night, guys, like extreme difficulty. And like I've explained to my brother, is the fact that I can't, like, I could sleep for a couple of hours at night and then by 2 o'clock in the morning, boom, I'm awake and I'm ready to start my day, so to speak. But then I'll sit in my lounge room, sit on my couch, you know, look at a few things, do a few things. And then before I know it, 5, 6 hours have passed and I've actually fallen asleep. And I've explained this to my doctor on numerous occasions, and he goes that in the new year he's going to get my sleep assessed by a specialist, whether it's at a home study or in a clinic study. He's not sure which is going to be more convenient for me. And it comes down to the fact that I rather it be home because this is where I have difficulty sleeping. If I'm sleeping at my brother's, you know, I'm fine. If you know, I used to sleep over at a mate's house a long time ago, and again, I was fine. But when I come home, I would be like, you know, tossing and turning. That's such a horrible term, tossing and turning. I won't tell you what I think when I think of that term because that's quite disgusting and it's a bit, you know, R-rated and kids might still be awake. So we'll just like leave it alone. But no, so hopefully I can get on top of my sleeping issues for next year. It would be a miracle if I actually can fall asleep at say 10:30 at night and wake up at say 7:30, 8 o'clock the next morning and actually be refreshed. It'd be great. Apparently I snore a lot too. So that's a bit of a bummer. Sorry, I'm just um Matt! Hey sweetheart, how you doing? Merry Christmas, honey. Sure. I shall drop the link. Give me 1 sec while I do this. And oh shit, wrong thing to do. But like I said, guys, just remember though that every single person out there that has ever hurt you, they're insecure about that. There you go, Matt. They're insecure about their own shit, you know, like I am who I am. Like it, wicked. Love it, awesome. Hate it, well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion of me. I really don't care anymore because it's very hard to live up to an image. As Elvis even said that. It's very hard to live up to an image. A human being is one thing and a reputation or something is another. And it's very, very, oh no, sorry. An image is one thing and being a human being is another. It's very, very hard to live up to an image. That's why I don't live up to an image, ladies and gentlemen, at all. I am who I am. You know, I call Matt adorable, and I've already said to him behind the scenes, if it makes him uncomfortable, he needs to let me know. And I've said the same thing to Muck Boys. I thought, oh, here's Matt, guys.
Hey.
Hey, stranger, how you doing? Merry Christmas for tomorrow.
I'm good, Tammy. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, doll. Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Hey, I can hear you great. I am in Bangkok, Thailand today. Believe it
Oh,
or not.
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm in Bangkok. I'm in the backpackers area. I'm trying
Go,
to
go.
turn. I want to turn my camera around if I can. I don't
Yeah,
know if I can. No,
okay, the
it won't
best
let me
thing you
do
can. Oh, there's normally like a little picture of a camera, and then it's got like the little arrows that
it.
go one way and the other one goes the other.
Yeah, I can't see it. It's not. I try. Yeah, let's see. Cam. Nope, that just turned it off. Anyway, well let's continue. So I'm currently in the night market. It's only 7 p.m. So it's too early here. This place usually this place will be alive until about 5 a.m. Let's see.
Far out.
Can you see this? Can you
Hang on,
see?
I'll do a solo layout for you. Hang on. There you go. That'll be
Uh,
better. There you go. Oh, wow, that looks so awesome.
the
Do
tuk
we
tuk.
get to see Matt? Do we get to see your girlfriend today?
She's eating dinner. She's indisposed. See, this is a tuk tuk. I'll see. She's eating dinner, so when
Yeah,
she's
because
hungry.
we have
She's hungry, so I think she's a bit angry. She's a bit hungry at the moment, so we'll let her eat in
oh,
peace. Okay, let's. What do we got here? We got. I'm just gonna walk you around. Tell
sounds
me
good
what.
to me.
Okay, tell me what you can see. What can you see?
I, okay, fuck. What is that? That's like breads and stuff, isn't it?
Well,
No.
sausages and fish.
Oh, there you go. Shish kebab.
Okay, yeah, it's just exactly satay. Now, what fruits do we have here? This is a test. What fruit is that? Can you see it?
No, no, I've got scar tissue on
Ma-
both eyes. So it's like, I can't.
well,
I want to
it's
say
mango.
watermelon or honeydew. Mango.
The correct answer was mango. So okay, let's continue now. Here's something that's very pop. Here's something popular in Bangkok. Lots of
Oh yeah.
tailoring.
What is
Can
it?
you see it? Tailoring.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was
Yeah,
an
like
animal fucking hanging from the ceiling.
no, it's not an animal. It's a tailored suit. You can see that.
Oh yes, I see the nice. I want to say grey one. I think I saw.
Yeah, yeah, the grey suit. Hey, let's continue. Have you got? Let's see any foods, special foods. Um, if you're curious about the Ladyboy fashion shows, I don't know where they are. But,
Oh,
so all
I
right,
thought
here we go.
Andy was in chat for a sec.
Now we come to the wigs. You can buy fake dreadlocks. That's pretty cool.
Oh
Fake dreadlocks.
wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, send me a blonde. Yep, feel free to send me a blonde. Not dreadlocks. I can make my own dreadlocks.
What's it? All right, can you see that?
Oh, that looks
Can you
so
see that?
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
what is that?
that's fried scorpion. It's literally yeah. It's fried scorpion and fried
Okay.
centipede. Uh,
Oh, who
yeah, did you
dares
see
Matt
that?
to eat a scorpion?
No, nobody dares, Matt. Who dares? Who dares get booted? Okay. Now we got some. Here's my girlfriend number one.
Oh,
Yeah, we got
very nice.
girlfriend number two. Girlfriend number three.
I'm really
Yeah, like shop.
concerned that you. Yeah, no. I hope. Does your
If,
girlfriend speak not good English? Your
no,
actual girlfriend
she speaks four languages. She
is
speaks four languages.
English one of them?
Yeah. Oh yes, English is one of them. Yes, it is.
No, I'm
And
only asking because I don't want to say to her, "Nice to meet you," and then she's looking at me like,
oh no, she's at the restaurant. She's in the restaurant eating. She was very hungry.
No.
Yeah. All right. Here's a bar. The bar. The
I thought you were
bar is
being home with
literally.
your folks this year, doll.
No, well, I'm doing a visa run, so I had to leave. I had to come to Bangkok to renew my visa. So and because it's
Mm.
over Christmas, we decided to have a holiday. So what was only going to be
Oh,
like
it's
a
beautiful.
yeah, it's nice. a bit. We didn't really want to do. We didn't really want to have a holiday over Christmas because
Yeah,
of the price. But at the
yeah.
same time, we're fine. We got the dogs in the kennel, so in like the
Mm,
boarding kennel, so we're fine.
yep.
Let's see. Is there
What? Okay.
anything else?
What's the weirdest thing apart from obviously fried scorpion and fried centipede? What is the weirdest thing that you'd say is at those markets?
Well, if you know anything about Thailand, sort of has the death penalty for drugs. However, they've recently legalized weed, which is really
Oh,
weird. Like, yeah, this is a weed cafe, so you can like, so actually they'll pull out the scales. You measure like a gram. They'll give you a receipt. So it's legalized here. It's crazy.
far out. And yet people used to get bloody killed for that shit.
And the
Hang
more
on, can the people around you hear me?
yeah.
Oh
Sorry,
no, you got headphones
I'm
on.
just ordering dinner. Hang on, I'm just ordering dinner. So what was the question?
I said, can they hear me around there?
No, I've got my headphones on.
Yeah, I can see you got your headphones on. I just want to make sure that there's no like loose cord that they can hear me. Why aren't you eating at the restaurant with your missus, my darling?
She's right here, but I'm not going to show her. She's right here.
Hello, say hi.
There she is.
I can't
All right, here
see
we
her.
go. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, hey girl. That's
There
not
we
your
go.
girl. That's not your girlfriend, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's my girlfriend. Yeah, that's where I'm sitting.
Oh shit.
No, it is. We're drinking the same beer. Look. Cheers. My beer, her beer. Yeah, this is my
Nice to
girlfriend.
meet you. You're very lucky to have a nice guy like Matt.
I'm very lucky to have a nice guy, aren't I? Oh yes, I am. Me, you're very lucky to have a nice guy like me. Hang on, she's currently throwing up. What do I do? What do I do? Hey,
Oh my god. You don't show us. Is she
let's see.
okay?
Yeah, she's great. She's waiting for dinner.
Oh, I thought you said she was throwing up. I'm like, Matt, do I
No, I meant,
sense
I
a
meant, I meant, I meant she was throwing up because when I said like, who do you love the most, and she's like, ah, ugh.
Just remember, sweetheart, if you ever come to Australia, match your tickets would be nice.
Let's see. So I came to Bangkok about 3 days ago, and it's really fun. I've been here about
Yeah.
10 times. I've been here about 10 times, and
Oh,
this
wow.
yeah, I've been coming to Bangkok since about 2002, only because I really love it here. And
Yeah.
this is the first time I've been here since COVID. And that what they've done, this used to be like backpacker streets, but now
Yeah.
it's more like shopping malls. So this used to be a really busy street for cars, and now
Yeah.
it's like they brick paved it, and now it's more just for like food and shit. So yeah,
Oh,
I really like
wow.
it. Yeah, I like it
No.
here.
Oh, I
As I
don't blame you.
as I said, I've been here about 10 times, and I like Thailand because it's pretty cheap. It's really cheap.
Oh, that's why I would like to go there because I would like to pick up like, even though my hair's really long now, I'd like to pick up like clip-in hair pieces that are
Oh,
different colours and stuff.
you can get massages all day. You get your nails painted. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming you can get that. But food is about $1. Beer is about $1. Cigarettes are cheap. I don't smoke anymore, but I think they're still cheap. I haven't smoked for 3 years. How's that? 3 years I quit.
Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations.
nearly 3 years. Nearly 3 years I quit.
Oh, very proud of you. Move over there and cigarettes are cheap and you still quit. That's
Oh,
impressive.
cigarettes are very cheap. What else is here is really cheap? Like taxis and stuff are really cheap too.
Yeah. Compared to over here, you think about it, starts at a flagpole of
Oh my
$4.
god! Oh my god! Like taxis in Australia. I remember taking a taxi. It was like $50, and I was saying to the guy, I don't want to go to South Africa. I don't want to. It was like $50 to go to, and I was like, "Where are you taking me? Are you taking me to the White House or some shit?" So, hey, what did you order?
Oh,
Fried rice with.
Bye bye.
All right, we're just confirming our lunch order, dinner order. Let's see.
Oh.
Let's take some questions from the panel. Are there any questions?
I'll let you have a look if you can, because I can't read the chat properly.
Me too. I can't see the screen.
Okay, hang on a second. I'll zoom in. What do you think it is better? Oh, do you think it's better than Bali?
It's pretty similar. It's actually quite the same. I think the food is similar to the Bali food, and it's probably there's just more people here. That's the only difference. But I really like Bali. We've been to Bali many times. It's actually the food is similar, so yeah, it's quite the same.
So whereabouts? Okay, I've got to remember, whereabouts are you actually located permanently, apart from obviously over there? But
Saigon.
isn't it?
Saigon.
No, where you do your teaching and stuff like that. Whereabouts are you located?
Well, I teach online, so I can teach. At the moment, I'm still teaching. Even on holiday, I still teach online. But otherwise, I'm based in Ho Chi Minh. So I just been teaching online. So I just do it in the hotel room, and the students kind of like it. They like it because it's a different environment.
Okay, here's a quick. Can I ask a quick question before I forget? Is that all right? Okay. No, what I was going to say is, when, say for example, if you buy some spices and stuff like that from Thailand, are you allowed to take it home with you, or do you have to declare it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we have to declare it to go into Vietnam. I mean, it's in Asia. In Asia, it's not too bad. It's when you can't take anything to Australia. You can't take, like, example, you can't take a banana or anything like that.
No.
Now spices, as long as it's packaged, I think it's
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
Now, if you're taking the bus, I think you can do whatever you want. You can transport. I mean, I think gone are the days of people transporting chickens and stuff. You know.
Oh, fuck, I hope so. Can you imagine that smell?
But yeah, the Thai spices are my favorite, easily.
Yeah.
Like when we first got here, the first dish. How many times did you eat tom yum? How many times? 4 times. So my girlfriend's had tom yum 4 times.
Far out.
Yeah, it's really amazing here. Yeah, everything. All
Get
the
your
food here.
butts to Adelaide. I want to meet you, Mrs. I want to meet you.
Well, I'll probably be in Australia in a couple of months, because I've got to go back to Australia eventually. Yeah, I've got to go back eventually, for a little while.
I'll protect your boyfriend. Don't worry.
Yeah, protect me from what? Protect me from
all the screaming people who will be like, when I catch up with you, we'll go live. Hey, Matt's here with you.
Matt's here. Where's my money? Hey, where's that $10? Let's see any more questions.
I can't see any at the moment. Sorry, I got to enlarge the screen. No, I don't think so.
I noticed Bart one had a live schedule the other day. I went, oh, that's interesting. But then he cancelled it, I guess. So I've noticed a few channels popping back up.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's one that's still lingering. But I won't say on live what one.
Next, just ignore it. What have you been watching lately?
I haven't been watching. I haven't actually been able to watch many lives because of my eyes and stuff. But apart from that, I've been keeping much to myself, because yesterday, being the 23rd, was the 12-year anniversary of my dad's passing. So.
I'm sorry about your dad. Yeah.
No. The thing is, I can't bring myself to cry about him at all.
But you did. But surely you did when it first. Were you in shock when it first happened?
No. Shocked?
No,
I'd say shocked, yes, but upset and all of that, no, because it was one less person I had to fear in the world.
Angry. Yeah, but you were. But what I mean, you were angry. I know you're angry with your father. I understand. Yeah.
I was angry at him because the fact that, he got to make peace with every other child, but he didn't get time to make peace with me. So I just look at it as he did this, because I had I'm not sure if you ever heard of the TV show Sensing Murder. I had Scott Russell Hill on my panel a while back. And he was talking about how when people pass away, they don't hold on to anger. They don't give a shit how people are feeling here. They just, they watch over you and all that sort of stuff. And I was actually that actually helped me heal that bit more, knowing the fact that if I'm angry at my dad doesn't give a shit. So,
Well, the thing is, like, I mean, I discovered a while ago that even though I think my parents are perfect, they're not perfect
yep.
people. But like my mum passed away a couple of months ago, and
Oh,
my
I'm
mum
so
passed away
sorry.
like at the end of August, and
Oh,
I describing it as shocking. It's just I'm still I've even it's still really sad. Her birthday was only like about 2 weeks ago, and I wasn't sad on her birthday, but I was sad every other minute for sure.
yeah.
But yeah, it's really sad when my
Well,
mum
I'm so
passed
sorry
away.
for the loss of your mum, because I know at one stage you were saying that you were close to your mum.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's a great person, very good person. She
Well,
was
she raised you, honey, so she has to be an amazing person.
yeah, but the good news is she's very, very lucky.
Mm.
Even in after she won a car a couple of years ago, and
Yep.
she won a new Toyota, and we're selling it back to Toyota, and like we're it's this lady. Yeah, my mum is truly amazing. Now, but at the same time, I think when she passed away, like I think a lot of people realized, like I realized, like, wow, I message my mum all the time. Like I had something to tell her. Like, ah, shit, she's gone.
Mm.
I can't do it now. Shit, right? Like example, I got a headache. Ah, tell my mum. All the
I,
little stupid shit. So yeah,
yeah,
that's
I hope it's not
not
nosy of
bad.
me when I ask you this, but was your mum's passing sudden?
Yeah, it was this time. She was a triple cancer, well, double cancer survivor. The
Yeah.
third the third time got her. I mean, it
Mm.
got her really quick too. She passed away. I was really sorry.
I'm so sorry for your loss, hon, and I'm sure most of the
Yeah,
chat
it's
agrees with
okay.
that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Mm.
Yeah, she was a good lady.
How's your dad holding up?
Well, he's okay. He's okay. No, he's okay. So we're okay. We're currently selling my mother's house.
Yeah.
Um, and we had an offer on the second day. So yeah,
Wow.
like the second, I think it was the second night. So we've been pretty lucky. So as I said, my mum's very lucky even in death.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing lady. Hey,
Oh.
all right. Any more questions from the panel? Let's have one more question.
Uh, oh, what do you? Hang on. What do you think of the? Hang on. Oh, sorry, I already read that one. I'm not really able to read chat. Someone else is. No, there's not really. Everyone's just offering their condolences.
That's okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Look, my mother was and is an amazing woman who had time for everybody,
Yeah.
and she was a very special person. Um, yeah, I really yes. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Um,
All right,
you
let's do
okay?
another question. Let's do another. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's do it. God damn it, I'm fine.
As he drinks
Yeah,
another sip of beer.
give me that second beer. Give me other beer. Yeah. Where's that?
What did you order for something to eat? What did you order?
We ordered I think it was Thai sweet basil fried rice. So fried rice with Thai basil and chicken. And
Oh, no.
yeah, no, I love it. My girlfriend ordered like my girlfriend ordered water spinach salad. And I'll show you a
Oh,
photo. This is her. This is her today. Okay, this is the real deal. Okay.
oh wow.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
her today at the
please let her know.
pagoda.
Please let her know. I think she's beautiful.
She's beautiful. She can be a real bitch. No, I'm joking. She's
I didn't say that. He
I,
said it.
I didn't mean you're a real bitch. I didn't really. She's not a
And
real
just
bitch.
remember, you love your dogs, so it's
Oh, gee.
fine.
What was that?
I said you love your puppy dogs, so a bitch is a dog.
Yeah.
So
Well, we've got them at the boarding house. The boarding kennels. They're okay. Hey, let's have another question. I'm in a good mood. Let's try another question.
Okay, I'll see if I
How,
can find
okay,
any.
I've got one. How much were your flight tickets? Fifty
My,
dollars one way. $50 one way from where we were in Vietnam.
oh
So
my
really
god!
cheap. So it's about
Oh, you can read
$100.
chat now.
Oh no, I can't. I'm just guessing. It was about $100 return, or a little bit more than that. $120 return, I think. So it's really
That's
cheap.
pretty good considering you
Yeah,
can't go
cheap.
anywhere in Adelaide, in Australia. You would believe it or not, it's cheaper for people in Australia to travel to Bali than it
Yeah,
is just to go to Queensland. And yet Queensland is within Australia.
yeah.
Freaking ridiculous. Like, I'm absolutely gobsmacked with how much things are these days. But Andy, my brother, he wants to go to Thailand. And I said, well, if you do,
You'll
I am
love
going
it.
to give you,
You'll love it.
yeah, because I want to, you know how you can get those clip-in hair pieces that are coloured? Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
get a whole bunch of blue and purple and black.
there's a
And then
whole
I
bunch
can
of.
clip them in my hair and not damage my actual hair.
All right, so you can have long blonde hair and
I do have long blonde hair.
long blue hair. Very good.
Yeah, fucking nice. Why
People will
not? It look
say.
cool.
All right. Hey, let's see. I think I've got dinner coming in shortly. Hey, I'm gonna jump off in a moment. Is there any more questions that you really want to ask?
No, not that I can see, but other people are saying hi. And
Hey,
Bubsy obviously says hello because she's here. Petty
hey,
Blake
Bubsy.
does. True Tam does. Yeah, it's all good.
How's the weather? Hot?
Here in Adelaide, as of tomorrow, we're having a 4-day. Oh, hang on, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're having a 5-day heat wave, and
You know
I
what?
still, huh?
I hate the Adelaide heat more
Yes,
than any other Australian heat.
yeah,
Like the West Australian heat is alright. It's stinking hot, but it's pretty dry. I remember
yeah,
Adelaide being very humid. All right, let's
yeah.
continue. So you got a 4-day heat wave.
Mhm.
Shit. All right.
And I'm
The
like,
weather,
I went to Kmart on Wednesday, and I wanted to get that huge pedestal velocity fan. And then I checked my bank account, and I'm like, I can't get it, so I'm going to be sweating like a pig for the next 5 days.
we've got the, I mean, they're sweating like a pig. Apparently, pigs lead very good lifestyles. Let's see, they have credit cards, they've got health insurance. Hey, what were you saying? Like at the moment in Bangkok, it's about 23, 24, 25 degrees.
Yeah, see, I can handle that year round. But when it gets over 35, like tomorrow's going to be 34, then it's going to be 38, then it's going to be 41. And it's just like, nah, I need help
What?
getting an air conditioner, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
But it's not going to happen anytime soon.
I have my air conditioner on every freaking day. But it's just because
Oh,
it's so hot.
I have like one of those ones that you have to continuously pour water into.
Water in it. Yeah.
But because of my carpal tunnel, even though I had surgery on one of the hands, it hasn't helped me. I still can't lift heavy shit. So I have to basically, make
Kick
sure
it.
that I can't even fill the bucket with cold water and put it in the fridge till the next day and then fill up my air cooler because it's crap, because it's leaking. Because when
Yeah.
my partner moved it, he dropped it and it broke it. So now it's just like hot air
Did
constantly.
you?
It's like I don't want a heater.
Yeah. You don't want a heater,
Did I ever what, sorry?
especially not in summer. You don't want a heater. Hey, did you ever get those
No,
compression?
no.
Did you ever get those compression gloves? Hey, dinner's just arrived. Here we go.
No, because I can't wear. Oh, cool. We're going to see their food, guys.
I'll show you. Here, thank you.
Oh,
Here,
fuck.
here is the
Oh,
here is the
yum.
here is the water spinach, and here is the fried rice.
That was good.
Here
Very
is the
nice. All right, you go eat that while it's hot, hun.
Alrighty. I'll speak to you soon, Tammy.
No, all right,
Merry
then. Thanks for
Christmas.
popping up, you doll. You too,
Bye.
sweetheart. Bye. Mwah. Bye.
Christmas.
Bye. And that was Matt Willis, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone else wants to pop up here, I'm so sorry if any of you had questions to ask him and I didn't answer them. It's that my Zoomy thingy-majiggy wasn't working. But if there's anyone that wants to pop up as well, like on panel and talk to me as well, please feel free to. It's open panel for a while, as it usually is with my channel. Oopsie, sorry, didn't mean to highlight that. And hi, True Tam, if you're still in here, darling. Hello. Feel free to pop up if you want to, doll. But yeah, no, like I said, it's just I'm so sick of the heat, and yet we're only 24 days into summer. And as far as I'm concerned, summer can already kiss my fat ass because it's horrible. And like I said, with that air cooler I've got, the water for it to actually blow out any kind of resemblance of cold, like cold air, the water itself has to be like really, really, really cold. And I don't have the strength, literally, to be able to pick up a bucket just of cold water from the tap and then bring it in, because if I overfill it or, anything like that, then it leaks, and it leaks all over my floors, and then I go and slip over. So it's not a good look. It's very uncomfortable. But like I said, I am going to I'll post it again just in case it's disappeared. If anyone wants to come up here and have a chat, there is the link. So please feel free to pop up if you want to. I think it came up, didn't it? Yes, it did. No pressure from me or anything, but like I said, just good to have a chat to people. It was very nice of Matt to introduce us somewhat to his girlfriend. I now know she exists. And I'm sorry, Tracy. Is it Tracy that likes Matt, or was it Mark? I can't remember. But either way, I do apologise if any of you thought that I was ignoring you while I was talking to him. I'm really sorry for that. But like I said, it comes down to that. Hang on, sorry guys, give me one sec. Whoever just did that to my PayPal, thank you very, very much. Unfortunately, I don't mention names, but thank you to who did that. Thank you so much. But like I said, I'm hoping that this year, or this coming year, it continues to be good and it continues to be joyful and everything like that. Like I said, if anyone wants to pop up and say hello, please feel free to. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. There's no topic in mind. As usual, there's no topic, because I see it as that I need to make sure that when I talk true crime, I have my true crime guest with me, so then I can, hopefully, like I said, because I don't want my channel to be taken down. Say, for example, in case I'm in the middle of talking Ivan Milat, or I'm in the middle of talking about the Beaumont children, John Bonet, or anything like that. But there is something I would like to bring up now, if I may, if you guys don't mind. What are all your theories about that Twitch and Anne Heche were in fact murdered? Now, there are a lot of speculations saying that, the conspiracies, like how Twitch lived 15 minutes from the hotel. He chose to walk. Why didn't he drive? His wife reported him missing, but instead of driving to the police station, according to reports, keep in mind, these are the reports we're getting in Australia, so I don't know if they're accurate. It's saying instead of her driving to the police station, she ran to the police station and filed a missing persons report about her husband, Twitch. Now, for those who don't know who Twitch is the former DJ of the Ellen DeGeneres show, and he was an amazing dancer. He was originally on So You Think You Can Dance. I think that's before he started on Ellen. I'm not 100%. But there have been a lot of people doing spirit boxes, and they're saying that it wasn't a suicide, and if it was, how come no one heard the gunshot, because of the fact that the hotel was shaped like a U shape, and yet nobody above, below, on either side of his hotel room, nobody heard a gunshot. And so I find that very strange. But the thing I find very odd is, why did he walk to the hotel? And I don't think that Twitch would have had a gun in his house, especially with small children around. But again, I'm just putting my thoughts out there. So if I'm wrong, I do apologize. Andy is fine. He is great. Since his surgery, he's lost about 20 kilos. So since about the 7th of November, he's lost 20 kilos on top of what he had already lost prior to surgery. So he's doing very, very well as far as the weight loss goes. He's sometimes when he gets a little bit down, he will happen to eat he comes, like the other day, he was feeling really quite down because a so-called friend of his treated him like shit, and Andy ended up overeating, and he got really sick because of it. He got like really strong pains in the stomach, because when you have the surgery he had, your stomach has actually been shrunk, and when you overeat with that, you get really bad indigestion, you get really bad like sharp pains and all that sort of stuff, and even you end up being sick, or you end up with what they call dumping, which is another word for diarrhea, and it's not a pleasant thing. And the other day we were out and we had a salad each, and he only had like a little bit of chicken, a little slither thing of grated carrot, a little bit of lettuce, a tiny little bit of noodle, and he was full, but he also threw that back up. So what I've said to him to do, and this is for anybody who's trying to lose weight and they want to just try and go back to eating somewhat normal, is that you then, say for example, if you eat a salad and you know you can make a big salad before you whatever, what you do is you deconstruct that salad, and you have a little bit here, like you have your lettuce in one bowl, your carrot, your onion, your tomato, your cucumber, in all separate bowls. I know it's a waste of time to do it all in separate bowls, and it's a pain in the ass for the dishes, but hear me out. And then with your meats, you have them in separate things, and then if you're going to put like the vermicelli, which is like a bean glass noodle kind of thing, what you can do is you put that in a separate bowl, and what you do is that you try each thing individually and see how you cope with that. And I've suggested that to Andy, and I think it went straight over his head. But the thing is, though, that's what I would be recommending to anybody who goes on, say, a crash diet. And then when you go on a diet, your stomach naturally shrinks, obviously, because you're not eating crap. But what you need to do then is, if you want to go back to eating stuff that you used to eat thinking it's healthy and stuff, do a assembled thing of it, like a deconstructed salad, and make sure everything is in, like, even if it's in like takeaway containers and stuff like that, you know, buy one cucumber, buy an avocado, buy the tomatoes, buy this, buy that, but try them all individually before you go and put it all into a salad. Because the last thing you want to do is waste all this beautiful produce you have making a kick-ass huge salad or something, and then you find that you can't, say for example, eat chicken when it's grilled anymore, or you can't eat pork belly anymore. You are rather, people, you know, take it from me, it's very difficult to be able to do it, but you know, you want to be able to conserve some money so you can put it towards something else. And then you know, so just make a salad, but have bit by bit, and then try them individually, and then see how you go with it, and stuff like that. Like, I love making salads, guys. Like, you would not believe, even if it's cold weather out or hot weather, warm weather, cool weather, whatever, I love my salads. And there was a time when I was going to go on a 2-week salad binge, and then I thought, well, I actually want to enjoy my salads and not do that. So if you have a supermarket nearby, check what salads are there that are pre-made. I'm not talking about like the creamy pasta salads, or the coleslaw, or the potato salads. I'm not talking about those kind of pre-made ones. I'm talking about ones that are already in a bowl, that have everything you could possibly need for the salad in that bowl. And that way you don't have to go buy separate things to add to it. And then what you can do is that you can try it bit by bit and see how you go. And you know, you'll be pleasantly surprised of what you find that you can and can't eat when you've been on a diet, you've had the surgery, or anything like that. That's just an idea. Yeah, Andy does still suffer from a bit of depression, guys. It's not like you lose weight and miraculously you're healed from feeling depressed and stuff like that. You know, it's depression, unfortunately, is a very, very cruel virus, I would say, to have, or a disease, because depression is a disease, apparently, according to my GP. So if I'm wrong, blame him, not me. And it takes a long time to get past it, because the moment you think you're getting stronger and you're okay, someone or something can come along and completely destroy the progress you've made by just saying something. Like with me, with my domestic violence past, someone could come along and say, oh, you're a stupid fucking idiot, Tammy. And that might seem like that is what, there's a few names that I don't like to be called because of my past experiences with life, obviously. You know, getting called dumb, silly, stupid, pathetic, anything like that. Or when I say something and if someone comes out and goes, oh, that's a stupid thing to say. Well, it's not, because there's on this channel, there's no such slogan as that's a stupid thing to say, because it's not, because you have an opinion on something. Feel free anytime I'm live to come up and speak that truth. Don't feel as though you're going to be ridiculed, because at the end of the day, just every time someone tries to ridicule you, just remember, you and only you were the braver one to actually come up and actually say those things. You were coming up into my chat and you either typed it or you came up on panel and you spoke your truth. That is not something stupid. That is not silly. That's not dumb. That's not anything. That, if anything, is brave. Like me doing what I'm doing now, I consider it brave. You know what I mean? And some people might not. And that's their opinion of me. But you see, you can't, this is something I've learned over the years or the last few months, is that you can't base your life on what other people think of you or how people treat you. Because at the end of the day, if someone comes up and calls me stupid for having a difference of opinion than they do, then what the fuck am I doing here? You know, like, this is what my channel's about. Have your own opinion. Form your own opinion and hold on to it as much as you can, because no one can have your opinion but you. And no one's opinion of you matters but your own. And that's why now when people say to me, oh, Tammy, you're 40 years old, it's about time you cut your hair and have hair of a 40-year-old. If that was the case, okay, that everybody out there, once you hit a certain age, your hair stops growing, your nails stop growing, your feet stop growing, all that sort of shit stops growing. If that was the case, why did God and why did other people allow other people to continue growing hair, growing fingernails, toenails, whatever grows on you? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but I'll continue having long hair until I want to cut it. Not till Joe Blow down the road thinks it's okay to tell me, oh, you should have a short bob cut, or you should have Ellen cut. No and no, because I don't like short hair on me. But just remember, guys, your opinion is your opinion. And in all honesty, fuck what anyone else thinks. If you're not paying attention to a friend for a little while, I, for one, feel bad for it. But then I look at myself and I think to myself, I can't be everything to everybody. It's just, for me, it's physically impossible, because I don't know how to be there for everybody. I know how to help people when they call me and talk to me, that's fine. But like I said, there are some times I just have to take a step back and try my hardest not to get too involved, in case they reconcile with the person they're bitching about, and then I'm the bad guy because I've told this person, oh, well, I think he's a fucking idiot or she's a fucking idiot. What are you doing with them? And then when they're about a month or two, they get back together, but yet she never, or he never forgets what you said about their partner. You know what I mean? So no, I don't have, if someone comes to me and goes, what do you think of this person? I'm like, I don't have an opinion. I try not to have an opinion. Penny Blake. Exactly, try your best for you. And I've always had this opinion of myself, not every single day, because no, but I try my hardest at least once or twice a month to do something that scares me. Whether that's telling somebody I miss them. Whoosh, what did I do? No. But like I said, you know, I do something at least once every few months. Like if I tell somebody I miss them, that scares me, because I know that I'm not going to get that, oh yeah, and I miss you too, you know, I miss you too back. I know I'm not going to get that. Or if I tell somebody about my sleeping issues. You know, that's me being vulnerable and opening up about something that I've not opened up to people about. But if people want to judge me for being able to fall asleep during the day, mind you, like I said, with the greatest of ease, let me fucking sleep when I sleep. Might not sleep at night, but at least I'm awake during the day. Well, no, not necessarily. If I don't sleep at night, I'm normally asleep during the day. So that's why I'm trying to like make sure that, you know, I didn't sleep at all during the day today. So that way I can have a decent night's sleep tonight and I'm at my brother's at a decent hour tomorrow morning. You know, I want to make sure of that. I don't want to let him down. He's gone to a lot of effort for Christmas and I don't want to let him down. Hopefully one day we'll have a nice cool Christmas, as in cool weather, and I can host it here at my home. That'd be nice. But I don't see it happening anytime soon. But hopefully it does. But no, if there's anyone, does anyone want to pop up on panel? Because if not, I'm going to cut this short and I'm going to pop back again tomorrow night where we can hopefully share in some Christmas carols. You won't get me singing because if you do hear me sing, trust me, every dog in your fucking neighborhood is going to howl. Yeah, it's not a, yeah, no. Mm-mm. And plus, if I sing any kind of Christmas carol, I sometimes make fun of it, like that song. It's funny. That rub my no, that's not it. Okay, there's a song out there that I don't know what it's called, but it's got like these lines in it that says blah 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 blah, and I go, oh, rub my bum chum, and I always say Rudolph the Red-Ringed Reindeer, or I say Jingle Bells, Batman smells, or you know what I mean? Like I can't. There's not, and Silent Night is a beautiful song. I don't make fun of that one. And have yourself a merry little Christmas. That one always makes me cry when I spend Christmas on my own. So I try not to make fun of and Blue Christmas by Elvis. That's a good song. And a few other Christmas carols are good that I don't make fun of. But normally it's Rub My Bum Chum and Rudolph the Red-Ringed Reindeer, you know, because you know why his ring's red. No, I'm not going to. Sorry. Sorry, little kitties. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I don't remember what the other one's actually called. But yeah, I'm not the kind of person that could actually sing a Christmas carol and you know, not make fun of it. And just remember, if you've seen Titanic, just remember what he said when he made a toast. He goes, or Rose made it for him. She goes, to make it count. And forgive me for this, okay, is that for the longest time I couldn't figure out what to make what count, you know. And then I thought to myself that every time I go live, every time I do something on my channel, or I get to talk to a subscriber off YouTube, you know, through Messenger, through a phone call, through a text message, or whatever, I've got to remember that I've got to make that count. I've got to make sure that every person that knows me knows that I could talk the hind leg off a fucking horse. The thing is, though, is that I want people to know that I want to try and be there for all of you, but there's times where I just need to go and completely no, because I get to the point where, you know, my depression does get on top of me, and I don't want to upset people around me and telling them what's going through my head, because it's very difficult to be able to open up to people that I do trust. Every person that's on my Facebook page, as in like my personal Facebook, I trust all of you. And I doubt that in my heart of hearts, I do want to believe that none of you would hurt me. I want to believe that in my heart of hearts. But I believe that about somebody else, and that person betrayed my trust in more ways than one and has called me names. Again, more than one. But I'm not going to let that define who I am. I am who I am. And if you don't like it, then there's the unsubscribe button or there's the unfriend button. Take your pick. But I'm going to be saying this now. I don't want people in my life next year who are there for the wrong reasons. I want people who want to have a laugh, who are subscribed to my channel, that want to laugh. If you've got people that are feeling a little bit down, please let them know about my channel and tell them I don't always discuss true crime. Sometimes it's just an open mic night for people to talk or sing or not dance, because then you've got to turn your camera on and you might not want that. But for people to recite poetry or do something like that. Like one night in the new year, I might just do a night where people can come up and, talk about, like, anytime I go live, people can come up and talk about whatever the fuck they want. I'm not fussed, because my channel is all about giving the voice to the people who don't have a voice. Okay? Like, there's a channel out there, Voice for the Voiceless, and she's amazing. But what I'm saying is the fact that I want people to feel free that they can have a voice on my channel and not feel as though they're going to be, shunted or disrespected or anything like that. Because at the moment, as we speak, I'm not a mod on many channels, because I want people to know that they don't feel as though that if they're not a mod, that they're going to have me timing them out for something they say. Because half the time when I see people writing their opinion in a chat, even when I could see it, I wouldn't do anything about it, because I want people to have their own opinions. You know what I mean? Like, I get angry when there's creative people of creations of channels who say we have an open discussion, but then more or less if they say something that the creator of that channel doesn't like, they either get abused by the creator, or they get blocked, or they get dropped down from the panel. And I don't think that's right. The only time I'll drop someone down from my panel, if there's more than one person on here, is now that I know how to do it, is if you're being disrespectful to somebody on panel, or you're being disrespectful to somebody in chat. Like I said, because I don't give a shit if you're disrespectful to me at all. I don't care, because I've heard it all. Like I said, I've been called a scammer, beggar, Miss PayPal. Fuck knows what else I've been called over the time. But honestly, I don't care anymore. I have never, ever, 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 as far as I can remember, I've never actually said to anyone in chat, you've donated to me before, can you donate again? Never done that at all. I have told people I'm saving up for an air conditioner. Yes, and it's proving difficult because I'm back on monthly inspections now, so that's fun. My point being is the fact that I'm trying my hardest to save, but also make sure I've got money to be able to do those other things. And it's extremely difficult. I don't have a job as well as super chats, super stickers, and memberships and all that sort of shit on my channel, because I refuse to put that up there. And if I ever do, again, it's up to people to join as a member or just send a super sticker or whatever. It's up to the individual. But I don't have enough StreamYard hours on my the service I use through StreamYard. I don't get enough time to be able to do 10, 12-hour lives. And even if I did, I wouldn't want to do a live for that long, because that would drain the fuck out of me. But no, like I said, I don't think anyone else wants to pop up, and that's cool. Hey, Donnie. Hey, Elizabeth. How you doing, sweetheart? But like I said, I am going to say here and now, never be afraid to be you. Never be afraid to cut assholes out of your life if they're being assholes. Never be friends with someone who's going to try and dangle a carrot in front of you and make you feel as though that you have to do all the effort to fucking get to the carrot while they just stand there. And every so often when you get closer to them, they move back another 20, 30 yards, and then you're still there struggling to get to them, to support them. Support people who support you. Don't let people that are in your life that are destroying your life, don't let them see that. Fucking write it down and throw it away. If you're angry with someone in your life, cut them out any way you can. And have them work their asses off to retrieve the carrot that you are dangling there. But at the end of the day, don't dangle carrot dangle, because that's just fucked. Just continuously be who you all are and be proud of who each and every one of you are. I'm very lucky that I have met some amazing people on here, not in person, but I've met by talking to on the phone. I talk to Elizabeth Anderson nearly every day, and I am the most fortunate person in this world to be able to call her my best friend and like a mother figure to me. And she is incredible. I'm not going to tell you her story because that's up to her if she ever decides to one day tell it. But she's been through a lot of shit, guys. And she still finds room in her heart to love and respect me. So if you're still in here, Elizabeth, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that too. But I am going to go because it's nearly 11:30 and I've got to be up early-ish to straighten my hair and find fucking hair ties to do my hair up because it's going to be hot. But again, thank you to who donated. I much appreciated that. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I wasn't expecting that, but whoever did, thank you. And if you wish to, just know it's in the description, the link. If you are thinking that you can't do it now, but you might do it another day, please make a note of the link in your phone or just copy and paste it into your phone because one day soon YouTube may take it away and then I won't be making anything. But that's okay because I'm still here for all of you guys. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to try and do the best I can with what I've got. But until next time, guys, which will be tomorrow night. Sorry. Oh, yeah, that's TJ. Hey, TJ. Merry Christmas. But like I said, until next time, guys, I'm sorry, but I do have to get some sleep. I have to do a few other bits and pieces around this shithole before I go to sleep, but I have to. And Elizabeth, if you're free, I'll give you a call. But until next time, guys, which, like I said, will be tomorrow night. And just know that if you are in Australia, we're celebrating Christmas tomorrow. If you're in like places like North Dakota or America or what have you, you'll be celebrating it the day after tomorrow. But either way, I'll be doing a live both on the 25th and the 26th. So then that way, yeah, I might do. Well, I'm definitely doing one tomorrow night, but I don't know as to what time. Depends when I get home. All right, guys, all of you take care. Stay warm, stay cool. Please stay cool. Stay hydrated, please. And just remember, each and every one of you are amazing. Each and every one of you are unique. And never, ever, ever, ever be sorry for being you. And again, I'm sorry that I'm not reading chat that much. I'm so sorry. But Penny, Elizabeth, TJ, and whoever else is in here and in the background, hello. I will talk to you all again very soon. All right. Until next time, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.